It has finally happened. It has finally happened. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Big Dick Daddy Gridnight has entered the chat. Real nigga 1993 has entered the chat. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your friendly neighborhood show 6D. I know I'm kind of late for the party here on this episode of TokuBreak, but I want to talk about 4S Dynazenon and the first 6 episodes thus far as of this video. Like, first off, the series so far is pretty decent. It's a really good series in the Gridman universe. Studio Trigger still doing their thing. Akira Amemiya still doing a fantastic ass job with this series. I gotta say, it is really good. Like, it's a good series next to Gridman 2018, which brings us to why I chose to wait until episode 6 to talk about this franchise. But anyway, episode 6 is rather interesting development here. Like, we find out more about Yume's past, especially concerning one of the students in her school who, according to this one guy that they were talking to, that her disappearance was presumably a suicide, which is kind of a continuation to these developments that occurred in episode 5. And then we see a little more development on the side of Yamanaka, who speaks with Yomugi's boss from his part-time job. Not only that, her husband shows up and just gets his name wrong, calling him Yamamoto, and it's just ridiculous. But the atmosphere just ends up becoming super duper awkward, especially for Yamanaka. So he ultimately leaves, forgetting his umbrella, and he meets one of the kaiju users who tells him that she's hungry, and they start drinking. And she basically tells him, or at least from what I'm hearing, to just step his game up, like really just grow a set. So the two stop at a subway, and while he's in his drunken stupor, she snatches his Dyna Striker from him. Yeah, I'm just covering the major portions of episode 6, mind you, so please bear with me. And if I get anything wrong in my little no English subtitle challenge, just let me know in the comments, because I did not because as with a lot of the stuff from Japan I've been watching as of late, like, I have not been watching English subtitles at all. I've been doing the whole refold / language acquisition thing, so just bear with me. I'm only giving you what I can interpret, so if I get a few things wrong, just let me know. But anyway, so his kohai basically tells him that we might need to get started with our trainings in case the next kaiju appears. And just like with his umbrella, he forgets the Dyna Striker, only to find out later that it is stolen. And of course, Galma is pissed because, like, monsters are flooding the city and they have to stop them. That and the kaiju users. So Yamanaka and them find out that the kaiju users have it, and they decide what to do with it: either pilot it or destroy it, or use it as a mean, or use it for ransom. And so they basically start politicking about what to do with Dyna Striker. And while that's going on, Galma basically tells Yamanaka to grow a set and actually make up his mind on what he wants to do and take responsibility. So, of course, Yamanaka does that, tosses the umbrella in the abandoned warehouse, and tackles the kaiju user who stole it from him. Okay. So, It's here that we're introduced to a powerful kaiju that is so strong that it requires Onija and Mujina to control the beast. Team Dynazenon springs into action only to get their asses handed to them so badly that they too are crushed under the weight. But just before things go to crap, a very familiar Ultraman-like, Gridman-like being steps in and is none other than Big Dick Daddy Grid Knight. Yes, a real nigga has entered the chat. So that was episode 6. It's really amazing. There's a lot of character depth here, especially a lot of spotlight for Koyomi. And we go a little deeper into Yume's backstory and past as well. So there's a lot of things going on. And I really do enjoy this dynamic because it does make things a little bit interesting. And with Grid Knight now entering the fray, it seems like things are only going to get better going forward in the coming weeks. So what do you guys think of it? Was my synopsis on point, or were there a few things that I mistranslated? Let me know in the comments, and we might get a discussion going. Until next time, this is your boy Showa signing out. I'm very happy that Great Knight is back, and I hope you guys are too. See you next time.